Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Mind Story session on Monday. My name is Yo. I'm your class monitor today. How was your weekend? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Did you have a very rushed weekend, busy weekend, or relaxed weekend? If you have a very hectic weekend, I think it's good to join this session. Everyone could enjoy a peaceful time with Dharma talk and meditation together with Monk Daniel today. So before we start our session, let's pay our respect to Monk Daniel by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow. May I invite Monk Daniel to start the session?
Good morning, good evening to everyone around the world. Good to be back on Monday, meditation day for us on Mind Stories. It's good to see everyone's smiles. Those of us who have turned on the camera. We have Yo, Lee Chu, Janet, Hazel, Yun, also Joy. So we have so many people here, and also some of us maybe haven't turned on our camera yet, but I hope you are smiling behind the camera. If not, remember the best way that we talked about last week, or the best way to check on yourself how you're feeling is if you can still smile, right? It's one of the homeworks from Long Po. If you can smile, a real one, not a fake one. That smile, the true smile of everyone is inside. When we still our mind, calm our mind, we can get that smile. We want to smile by ourselves because your mind is happy. So it's like a glass that's overflowing with water. It just keeps flowing out and everyone around you can feel that happiness. Or the same thing as the sun, right? When the sun is shining, no matter where we are in the world, we can feel it, right? Maybe in Thailand, we feel it too much. It's very hot. Even though the sun is so far away, we still feel it, right? And it also shines this brightness all around the world and to the whole universe constantly. Luang Por said that we can make our mind the same way, but the brightness of our mind is similar to the sun, but it won't make us feel hot. It will make us feel comfortable, relaxed, make us feel even better the longer we stay in the sun, right? Sometimes we go when we tan in the West. They like to tan, right? And they feel comfortable in the sun because after the cold month, when they have the opportunity to feel the warmth of the sun, they're so happy, right? But in Thailand, it's the opposite. It's so hot that we kind of, we're scared. Not scared of the sun, but we don't want to get burned. So it's different. When we have it, the brightness from inside is a brightness that won't burn you. The longer you stay in it, the longer you stay with it, the more benefit you will feel. So just good opportunity as we all come and check in today. So one thing I wanted to remind you on is that we have the right method now. Many of us have been meditating many times already, or for anyone new who's joining or be listening later, we have to remind ourselves that the process of meditation, it's not always instant. We have to realize that the most important thing is being consistent, like we're doing today. We're coming on Monday, every Monday, and we try to practice every day. That's the most important thing. But just like a big file, it takes time to delete, right? When you have a big file on your computer, on your phone, and you try to clear the space, right? It takes a moment to clear it, depending on how big the file is. So your mind is the same. It depends on the day, depends on the session, how much you accumulated in your mind. So it may take longer than normal, or sometimes it'll take short time. So don't panic, don't get frustrated, don't get upset if it's taking longer than normal. Just, realize yourself, self-reflection, look at yourself, today I was very busy, or today maybe I let myself get a little angry, and it's still in my mind, right? So when we sit down and we relax our body, relax our mind, and we have that question mark in our mind, oh, why isn't it at that, last session I can meditate well and get to the calmness quickly, but this session is taking so long. Am I practicing incorrectly? Am I using the right method, right? You start to have question mark. No, you're practicing correctly. It's just you have to understand that today we have a big file, so it may take a little bit longer than normal. So don't say, oh, don't be. Sometimes we have this kind of misconception that we were doing the right method, but it's taking longer than normal, so we think that we're not doing the right method. So I just want to emphasize that you're doing it. Just be patient. Be a little bit more patient with yourself today, because sometimes you have to give yourself a little pep talk when you sit and today was very busy. So don't expect your mind to be still in 1 second or 1 minute, 5 minutes. It's like, oh, if you're very dirty, right? From working all day outside and you're all muddy and your hair is all dirty, your clothes are all dirty, and you go and take a shower. Today, maybe you have to take a bath, sit for 30 minutes, an hour before you get clean again. Your mind is the same. So just to remind you, it may take some time to uninstall the bad emotion, the anger, the whatever may be lingering in your mind that's still making you feel uncomfortable. It takes some time to uninstall. So just sit, be relaxed of both body and mind, and slowly use the mantra, slowly use the visualization to help uninstall all that bad feeling, all the negativity, all the bad files in your mind that is, in the storage in your mind. And the other thing that happens is we download happiness. It's happening at the same time. You're uninstalling the bad and you're downloading the good. So as we stay still, we stay relaxed, trust the process. As long as you feel still, you feel neutral, you feel relaxed, starting to feel more calm, we can know that the uninstalling is happening, and we're also downloading the happiness bit by bit. How do we know we're downloading still, right? Sometimes the signal will go away. How you know is if it's happening is you feel neutral, you feel more calm, you feel more relaxed. That's how you know you're downloading the happiness. So remember, we have to check what makes us ready to meditate, your body, your mind. We feel comfortable, we feel relaxed. That's all we need. And then this process of downloading will happen. Adjust the body and mind to be calm, relaxed, and comfortable. And that downloading process will happen. There's no secret recipe. This is all you need. This is all you need. And mentally, do the same thing. Sometimes maybe we are guilty when we get on the airplane. We don't put our phone in airplane mode, but what you can do is when you get on the plane, normally we put our phone away because there's no signal, right? So you don't spend the whole flight checking your phone, emailing, messaging, right? And you just enjoy the trip or fall asleep or do something else on the plane. But for some reason, we can cut off the whole world the moment we're traveling on the plane, right? We don't worry about our family. We don't worry about this or that because it's out of our control now. We're on the plane. There's nothing we can do, right? When you fly, right? So try to do the same concept when you sit to meditate now. Put your mind like you're going on a trip to rest, to relax. We're going on vacation. So when you start the meditation, no one can contact you like you're on the plane. You can't make a business call. You can't have a meeting. You can't plan anything because there's no signal anymore. The outside world, no more signal on the plane. Same thing with when you try to sit. Try to put yourself in that feeling. Luang Por gave a more extreme example, but I think I like it. He said that just imagine we have no head. No more head to think, and then sit. The same thing. Sit with, oh, we have no obligation, we have no signal because we're on the plane now. We can't call anyone. Even no matter how much you want to call or contact someone, you can't because there's no signal. So do the same thing with your mind as we meditate. Give yourself that, okay, this is the time for me to just be with myself. I don't need to plan anything. I don't need to think about anything. Do the same thing. You've done it before when you travel. You can do it again now when you meditate. And again, don't skip adjusting the body and mind, because it's not about how quickly you start, but not about how quickly you start, but the direction that is more important, okay? So if you are in a rush in your meditation, like on the bottom, what do? You say, oh, it's time to meditate, and you immediately close your eyes and go, without even checking and observing, are you going in the right direction, right? It's not a sprint. It's not a race. You're not racing anyone. There's no one to fight. It's just yourself, okay? And the thing is, the moment we start to meditate, there's no finish line. You're already at the finish line. You're already able to find the happiness inside. It's already waiting for you. There's nothing you need to travel to get to. We just need to relax. And then when we relax, we'll start to feel it automatically. So it's not we have to run 100 meters. Just let go now and you can feel it. So anyway, make sure that we adjust our body to what works for us, right? The shrimp, it swims backwards, so it has to find the right position for itself to go in the right direction. The crab, it goes side to side, so it has to adjust itself to go in the right direction. So we're not all the same. Our body is not the same. How our day today is not the same. So that's why we always say, oh, you need to adjust your body and mind. Every session, you may feel like it's boring and it's the same thing over and over again, because we need to remind you, because you forget. I also forget in the past, to do the simple thing. It's so simple we forget. But when we do the simple thing every day, your meditation will improve. It's the small thing, but it makes a big difference. It's just like if we don't practice the small thing, even that small little shift, in the beginning, it won't make a big difference, right? Let's say north is right in front of you, but you are slightly off a little bit, a few degrees. If you're walking, as you start the journey, you won't be off course too much. But as you continue to meditate more and more, longer and longer, the longer you go in the wrong direction, 1 or 2 degrees, the further and further you'll get off course. So it's very important to make the small adjustment to be back in the right direction. Because the longer you travel with that small direction walking in the wrong direction, the longer you travel, the bigger problem you're going to have. You're going to have that habit of meditating incorrectly longer and longer and longer. So don't forget to adjust your body, adjust your mind every time. So now let's take some time to meditate together and put yourself like you're going on the plane. It's not time to plan anything. We're going on vacation. We're going to rest. We have no responsibility anymore. The moment we step on the plane, there's nothing you can do now but let the pilot fly. The same thing with your mind. Your mind will take you to the destination automatically. Let it do it. Let it do it. We only have to relax our body and sit back, enjoy. Okay? So let's take the time to meditate together. So like always, let's take our time. Take it easy, take it slow. It's not a race to get to inner peace. Take your time. Let's make sure that we're going in the right direction first. by preparing our body and our mind the best we can. Finding a comfortable and relaxing position that works for us today in this session. Being comfortable of body and mind is the foundation of meditation. So right now, we're building that foundation to be strong, sturdy, stable. Our meditation has already begun as we create this foundation of relaxation, bit by bit. Starting from our sitting position, continuing by closing our eyes softly, gently, and naturally, so that we sit in a relaxing position. We close our eyes relaxingly and continue to add to that relaxation and comfort gradually and consistently. As we relax and release all the muscles in our body, from our head all the way down to our feet. Sometimes the easiest way to do that is just to breathe in and out. Inhaling deeply and fully. Exhaling slowly and gently. Feeling our breath. Bringing our attention to our breath softly and gently. Observing it. As our breath enters our body, filling us with relaxation, as if our breath is healing, soothing, relaxing, massaging, helping every muscle in our body to loosen, to relax. As our body becomes more relaxed, our foundation of relaxation will grow, becoming more stable, more strong, being able to support the relaxation of the mind. So as our body is becoming relaxed, we can put a small, content smile on our face. A smile to welcome in this relaxation. A smile to feel gratitude for this opportunity to meditate. A smile to realize that this time is for us, to relax, to let go. A time for yourself, a time for your mind to heal, to rest, to recharge. Just allow yourself to let go. Everything that we care about will still be there after this session. Right now, we just need to care about ourselves. Bring our mind back inside so that our mind can rest, to be at its full potential, where it's positive, clear, and bright again. So everything we care about and everything that we love, we can do and help after the meditation. But let's first bring our mind inside, using the method that we feel is easiest for us, the most natural, the most relaxing. Whether it's using the mantra, the visualization, or simply just letting go and relaxing, placing our mind wherever we feel comfortable, whether that's at the center of the body, in the middle of our abdomen, 2 finger widths above the navel. Or we can just place our mind where we feel mindful and relaxed at the same time. Using the method or using the right tool for the right job, meaning that we need to observe ourselves and see how we feel mentally. If our mind is busy and distracted, we should really use something to be a shield, something to help anchor our mind from drifting away. That's usually the mantra, the visualization, or even using both at the same time. Repeating in your mind continuously. Samma araham. Samma araham. Samma araham. As well as some of us may enjoy to visualize the sun, the moon, something bright to keep our attention, but not worrying about the clarity of the image. Because when we first visualize, the image is not going to be clear, and that's okay. The key is that we can feel the presence of that image. When we imagine the crystal ball or sphere, we can feel the coolness of the crystal. We can feel the roundness, the smoothness, the round and smooth sphere. We can place it in front of us, inside of us, wherever we like. It can be big, it can be small, whatever feels natural and easy. Or we can observe ourselves and see that our mind is already becoming calm and still. We may need to just let go and do nothing. And that's okay as well. The key in our meditation is to adapt to how we feel, both physically and mentally. As long as we have that balance where we feel mindful and relaxed, conscious and comfortable, we're already practicing correctly. As we feel neutral, as we feel more relaxed and calm, and that relaxation continues to grow. That's how we know that we're in balance and that we're practicing correctly. Keeping our mind naturally in balance where it's not too loose, not too tight. Keeping our mind in a way that we feel like it's okay. It feels right. We can answer for ourselves that it feels right because we enjoy it. We feel content. We feel relaxed. But when it feels like something is wrong, we will know. Your body will tell you. Your mind will tell you. So listen to yourself. When your body starts to ache, feels uncomfortable, we can simply adjust. Because the relaxation is the foundation of the meditation. So the sooner we adjust, the sooner we can continue our meditation with that feeling of relaxation again. Or mentally, if we're off balance, we will feel that our mind is drifting, being distracted, almost like we're daydreaming, or sometimes as if we're falling asleep. If we feel that way, it's okay. We just need to add more mindfulness to bring us back in balance. The way to add more mindfulness is just to use the mantra again, or the visualization. Or if the visualization or the mantra doesn't help, we can simply open our eyes. And once we feel fresh, alert again, we can gently and softly close our eyes and continue. Please don't be afraid or hesitant to restart, readjust as many times as you need. Every time we readjust, bring our mind back in balance, bring our mind to where we feel comfortable and relaxed, both physically and mentally comfortable again. That's when our meditation will progress. The distance that we have traveled won't disappear. It will collect over time. And as we collect those moments, your mind will become more clear and bright and positive, automatically and naturally. Every moment that we're in balance, where you feel relaxed, your mind is becoming more refined, and we can feel it for ourselves. Because as we sit in the beginning, we may feel that we are able to sit. But as we continue to meditate correctly, the feeling will change from I am able to sit to I want to. I want to continue. We enjoy it. That's how we know that the relaxation is working. It's creating space in your mind for the happiness within you to emerge, to to shine. That happiness that's waiting for you, for us, is waiting, it's already there. We'll be able to feel and see it the more we relax our body and mind. The more we'll be able to feel and access that happiness within you. So let's continue to relax and release, allowing the happiness within you, the brightness within you to come out. now that our mind is more calm and relaxed, as you've taken the time to create space in your mind, clearing out the clutter, the negativity, making space for the happiness in your mind to grow, to expand. We need to continue this feeling, leaving space in your mind only for happiness and positivity. Because darkness can't push out darkness. Only light can do that. It only takes a small amount of light, just one candle, to make a room brighter. So right now, we can continue to make the brightness within us, the positivity within us to shine, to expand out by making the positive intention and wish, spreading your love and kindness and positivity with your thought, wishing for not only yourself, but for our loved ones, our family, our friends, to our community on Mind Stories, spreading out to everyone in the world, wishing for them, wishing for everyone to be healthy in both body and mind, free from any suffering, whether it's mentally or physically, or for those of us who are suffering, may we find the way out, find the way to heal, to recover, to overcome. Wishing for everyone in the world to also practice meditation, taking the time to clean, to purify their mind, so this world can be a brighter and better place for everyone. We need to make our minds like the sun, shining to everything and everyone without bias. We can slowly build our mind to be like that, starting from right now. Allow the positivity within you, the brightness within you, to overcome the darkness of this world. Don't let the darkness of this world overcome the goodness within you. And let's bring our mind back to ourselves, back to the stillness, back to where you feel comfortable. And let's enjoy this positivity from within you and the positivity from everyone right now. เพพุทธาพลปัตตาปัจเจกนังจยังพลังอรหันตานาเตชิรคังพันธามีสัพพโสสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสทีภวันตุเต by the positivity generated in this meditation. May that positivity bless us in every way. And when we are ready, we may slowly and gently open our eyes. Rejoice in all the positivity from your meditations. Before we continue, I'd like to pass the session back to our lovely moderator today.
Thank you, Monk Daniel. Next, we will have our photo taking session. Can I invite you to switch on your camera and give your big smile so that we have a good photo together? Smile. Keep smiling. Thank you. We will have our next session, Q&A session. We will have our Q&A session now. So if you have any questions, do feel free to type in the chat box and Monk Daniel will help us. Thank you.
Yes, and like always, please give me how you feel from 1 to 5. To see how your meditation was today. And it's more for yourself. So you can measure yourself and see how you're doing today. And also to continue in the future to see what works, what doesn't work. Oh, today a lot of fours. Very good. From Lin, 4, Marky, Marky Mark, 4, Lee Chu, 4, Yo, 4, Joe, Joy, 4, Edwin, 4. Oh, everyone 4 today. And Jesse, 4, Hazel, 4. Oh, Pam with the 5. And Sam, 4, 5, 5. Wow, everyone's so high today. It's a good Monday. Hopefully we're starting to look forward to Monday rather than not enjoying Monday. You know, sometimes people don't look forward to Monday. I'm guilty as well in the past. Oh, it's Monday, time to go to work or go to school. And sometimes we don't feel ready to go. But if we do it like this, we meditate every Monday, it'll help you to be prepared for the whole week and also look forward to Mondays rather than maybe the opposite. So it's good to see everyone still coming and meditating. Please continue to do so, not just on Monday, right? It's not just meditation Monday, it's meditation every day. And that will help you to have the power, the energy, the ability to overcome all the negativity or all the things that we may encounter throughout our day. Your mind can overcome anything, but the strength to do it, maybe we don't always have it. But when we meditate often, we will always have the strength to overcome it. Say we have any questions today. May I ask what's the best advice? Challenges with husband-daughter relationship. Oh. I would advise whether is it for you or between your husband and your daughter. But in general, for everyone in the family to step by step to be more happy is to start from us, right? Start from us Right now, we can't change our husband or our daughter right away, but we start from us. We have to make ourselves happy and positive around them the best we can by meditating first. And when we have the happiness of mind, positivity of mind, it will rub off on them. Also, as we want them to also be good and also be positive like you from meditating, then we can invite them bit by bit to try to practice meditation. You know, it's a big trend now in the world. Everyone wants to learn how to meditate. So you can be that ambassador. You can be that, you know, maybe they don't want to listen to you. Oh, I want, if you go and try to teach them how to meditate, they maybe don't want to listen. But you can invite them, oh, come and listen to the monk or listen to the meditation teacher online, and they will help you. And let them make the choice to do it by themselves, not like you force on them, right? So just give them the option and invite them. And I'm sure the relationship will be stronger and better as we all become like an inner peace family, right? Now it's just inner peace, one of us in the family, right? But as we meditate, we can expand it to everyone in our family. Monk Daniel, can a vegetarian monk take supplements that contain animal derivatives? It depends on how seriously the person, it doesn't have to be a monk, but how seriously the person is a vegetarian, right? It depends on the person, right? But if you're talking about monk discipline in itself, there's no rule against it from the Buddha. But if someone else has the mindset to be completely vegetarian, that's up to them, and that's up to their own practice. From Mark, thank you as always for the guided meditation today, Monk Daniel. It was really lovely. It's been a few weeks since I properly meditated as I've been traveling. Today, though, I settled really quickly and entered into a pure energetic field, which is very calm and peaceful. In the end, I thought I had been meditating for only 15 minutes when you asked for us to open our eyes. Amazing. Time stood still. Satu, satu. Yeah. If as you're traveling all the time, when we travel inside, it's the same, meaning that if you travel inside, you can go to a place where it's like you're on vacation and you can truly rest. And, you know, when we have a good time on vacation, the week goes by very fast, or the time goes by fast. And the next thing you know, you're flying back home. So in the meditation, I'm glad that you're able to get to that happiness and that energy. Even though, so this is hope for everyone, right? Even though the past few weeks, Mark wasn't meditating, but now he came back, and if you meditate correctly, use the right method, you can get back to the happiness inside of you. Because it's waiting for you. It's not something like that's gonna disappear or go away when you stop meditating. It just may be a little bit harder to access, but it doesn't mean it's gone. It's still waiting for you. So ideally, we shouldn't wait until, you know, even though it's waiting for you, we shouldn't wait to the path to get too overgrown. And, you know, we try to walk it often so the path is clear, so it's easier for us to get to the happiness inside. But it's also hope for everyone who, whenever we don't practice every day, it doesn't mean we can't get back to that happiness. It's still there waiting. So just be patient, and as long as you are practicing correctly, you can get to it again. Okay. So thank you, Mark, for sharing. I hope everyone else benefit from it as well. From Teddy, my right shoulder hurts a bit when I sit to meditate. I can feel it and see it more. When doing the body scan or meditating, shall we send light to the pain, observe, or do what? Sometimes if you feel pain in the shoulder and moving it doesn't help or adjusting doesn't help, sometimes what you have to do is use the mantra to kind of change your focus off of the pain. Or if you want to visualize like lights, or you want to visualize the crystal sphere, or anything to kind of, it's basically just to bring your attention off of the pain. So if you can visualize the light on your shoulder, you can do that. And you can see, basically it's just changing the channel to, instead of focusing on the pain, you're focusing on the light or the mantra instead. So you can give it a try, and I think it will help you. If not, we can adjust and use both. You can use the mantra and the visualization at the same time and see if that can help. Okay. Elsa, thank you. I'm happy for these exercises. Help me a lot with physical and mental health. See, Elsa is a good example for all of us. She always come, and as we meditate more and more, of course, it will help your physical and mental health. Because when your mind is in balance, your physical health will be better. Your hormones, your emotion, everything, right? So when you have a happy mind, you have happy life, right? If you have a negative mind, it's very easy to make everything around you negative, starting from yourself, starting from how you feel physically as well. So it's very important. From Edwin, just for sharing, I find out to be calm, totally relaxed, and stop drifting my mind is not so difficult, but prevent myself from falling asleep in a relaxed state is more difficult. I have many times of experience that I can't stop it. It's okay. Sometimes, as long as you feel relaxed, that's a good sign. Which maybe you fall asleep, but that's okay. Don't be down on yourself. Don't be frustrated. As long as you feel relaxed and you find yourself falling asleep, sometimes that's okay. Sometimes your body is just physically tired from the day, and it can happen. But to help you to overcome it is you have to gently observe as we stay mindful and relaxed, also observe the feeling of, it's a relaxation that feels fresh. It feels fresh. It feels more fresh as you go. But if you start to lose that freshness, you can know that the relaxation is going on the sleepy side too much. So when you feel like that, you need to adjust. Whether you use the mantra, visualization, or the easiest way, open your eyes to get rid of that sleepiness. Okay? So give it a try and it'll get better. Okay? From Pam, very sabai, peaceful, relaxing meditation today. Help to heal a bad headache. Thank you so much. Oh, see? Example, physical health, right? Yeah, sometimes it happens to me. I have a bad headache, and if I can just relax in the meditation, that headache will go away, right? So I'm glad your headache's gone. Miss Pam, Dr. Pam. And from Esther, thank you, Monk Daniel, for the gentle guidance. Been very blissful throughout the session. Happy to meditate with the monk, and everyone will keep meditating. Like the last sentence, will keep meditating. This is the most important thing for yourself, to keep meditating. Keep, not just after this session, okay, see you next week, right? Keep meditating every day. And you can keep this feeling that you have now, you can keep it and slowly maintain it to stay longer and longer. So right now, I think that's all for today. And looking forward to seeing you next Monday and also this following Thursday on Mind Stories. But the most important thing is not just to come on Monday and Thursday, but to practice every day. So whether or not you see me or not, please look inside of yourself and stay with that happiness within you. And if you need some guidance, you can always come on Mind Stories and listen to the old recordings, or we also have the Mind Stories app, right? So you can also download those guided meditations. And for now, at least we have the online place for us. And maybe in the future, we can see what will happen for in person. But for now, just continue to meditate online, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Thank you, everyone, and please stay healthy in both body and mind.
Thank you so much, Monk Daniel, for your great advice, and also have guidance today, giving us such good, peaceful session. So many of us got 4 and 5. And thank you, everyone, for joining this session. As Monk Daniel mentioned, do take care of your body and mind. Drink more water. Make sure you have enough of water to stay healthy, and practice more meditation so that we are always happy. Before we end the session, let's pay our respect to Monk Daniel by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow.
So may all the positivity that we generated today by meditating, and all the positivity that you have done in the past until now, may that positive energy bless your life in every way, helping to be the light, the positivity to guide us to achieve more success, more good fortune in every way, keeping us healthy of both body and mind, having the strength to overcome any obstacle. And most importantly, may be able to connect to this happiness within you easily and quickly and more deeply very soon.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Monk Daniel, and everyone. Don't forget to bring more friends to join us this coming Thursday. See you. Have a good week ahead. Bye. Thank you.